We are back for week 20 and I'm starting the morning on Sunday morning at 5:30 or 5:45 now, and I'm running down to the sea terminal to go and collect the van, meeting the guys there for 6:15, collect the van and then head back home. First we better haul ass and get there on time. Perfectly on time, well executed. There's the van on its return. The van has been collected. I collected it from the guys down the sea terminal. They've had a really nice time. Yeah, by the sounds of it, they've covered the majority of the island. They've gone all over. To be fair for them, the weather hasn't been bad at all. I mean, the first day that we dropped it off, it was quite questionable. But the rest of the time, you've had the odd shower, but it's been really lovely. It's been warm. They're going home happy. Really enjoyed themselves, and hopefully they'll be back again soon. I was supposed to be getting the van cleaned and sorted to go straight back out again. However, that's not gone through. A bit of a last minute booking, and then they were just having trouble getting the documents together, as well as it was sorting the deposit out as well. So I don't think they read the confirmations and things properly in the T's and C's. So unfortunately, we were unable to go through with the booking. We did try our best to get them in. Like, we don't want to disappoint people, but we've got to have everything in place so the insurance covers the van. Otherwise, we just can't have you on the road. I know that seems very obvious, but everything needs to be proper so the van can go out and we know it's secure and everything's going to be covered. Anyway, we're heading back home now. I'm going to get myself sorted and then we'll get on with the day. It is Tuesday. I didn't update you with anything yesterday. However, there is reason for that. I think we may have something quite interesting going on this week. I don't want to say anything yet. I will confirm once I know it actually is going ahead. Yeah, it could all be quite exciting and start something new. I wonder what that could be. Yeah, I didn't update you yesterday. Like I say, that I was working with that behind the scenes stuff. I got the camper back, the Vandango camper back on Sunday. Emptied it all out and cleaned all the stuff, but I didn't get a chance to clean it. So I've just been sorting that out this morning and a bit of yesterday evening. So all the inside's clean now, everything's washed to go out again. For now, I'm going to potentially head down to the bank because I just need to have a chat with them regarding something. Could be something to do with what might be going on this week, but that may give you a bit of a hint. Before I do, look, van's all cleaned, gleaming, ready to go out again in case it does get booked. For me, for now, I'm going to head down to the bank. So we have potentially found a van for this first conversion that I'm planning on doing. What I am doing right now is booking the flight. No, don't worry, we're not getting it from Birmingham. I mean, not that it would matter if you're buying a car from Birmingham. But anyway, potentially looking at flights for tomorrow. The van is currently in Bournemouth. It's quite the logistical nightmare getting to Bournemouth, apparently. Flights to London were options that I was looking at, but I've decided I'm going to fly out to Birmingham. I'm going to get the train down to Didcot to meet my dad. I'm going to stay at my grand's house, or my nan's house, for a night, and then I'm going to make my way down to Bournemouth. Either with my dad in the morning, or I get the train down, is the plan. Could potentially have a new van sorted by the end of the week. Yeah, I'm just going to start booking some flights and trains at least, and then we'll sort the ferry back when we actually pick up the van. I want to make sure everything's okay before we commit to purchasing it, and the last thing I want is to have everything booked for ferries and then not end up going ahead with it. So what I'll do, get over there, make sure the van's okay, and then I'll just put the ferry on the way back up, which is fine. There should be plenty of space, even if I have to get the overnight boat. But yes, we have found a new vehicle. I'm not going to go into too much detail off what it is at the minute, but I'm sure I'll show you very soon. I've been sorting all the bits for it today, so I was running around for insurance, contacting the bank to tell them that if there's a large sum that leaves my account, don't flag it as fraud, because last time when I got the Vandango camper, both my transactions, I had to do it in 2 separate transactions, both got flagged as fraud. So it was a nightmare. I was sat there with them for hours, phoning both banks to tell them basically release the money. And I had the boat booked as well, so I was panicking that I wasn't going to get down to the boat. But it all worked out in the end. Same for this one. I just need to take my time, have a look around, make sure it's the right vehicle, make sure there's no issues. So I've done my HPI check, so van looks good as well. So I'm looking forward to you guys seeing it. For now, let's get these flights Sut it. It is 23rd of July 2025. I think, hopefully, if all goes well, we should be picking up a van for this first conversion tomorrow. I'm grabbing a flight today. I mentioned it before, but I'm supposed to be flying out. Then fingers crossed, if all goes well, we should be picking up base van for conversion number 1. Exciting stuff. It's looking neat. I'm sure I'll show you along the way. Charlotte's given me a lift to the airport to pick up the mystery van. I wonder what it's gonna be. Woo! You'll see soon. How exciting. Right, I'll see you at the airport. Bye. Thanks very much.
The aircraft doors are closed, please ensure phones are invited.
I'll give you an update on that now. As you boarded,
Thank you and good afternoon.
We got the flight over from the island to Birmingham. I'm just waiting for the train through down to my dad's down in Didcot, and then like I said, we'll go down to Bournemouth tomorrow. Flight was nice. We got the wafer biscuit, caramel wafer, Vandango special. Those are the watermelons.
Yeah, I know, look at them watermelons walking up here. You taking photos of them?
Don't swear. It's Thursday morning, and me dad, hi dad, is taking me down to Bournemouth to have a look at this first van. Now, I've since got here, I've found 2 other alternative vans, but we'll see how we get on with this one, and then if need be, if it's not what I was looking at online or it doesn't look as good, we'll go for an alternative one. Yeah, van number 1 we're going to have a look at now. Van number 1. Right. So it's Friday morning. I went to see that van yesterday. I didn't really show much when I got there because I was just taking a look around, and yeah, it was a nice looking van. It was just pretty unclean. He owns a groundworks company. It was a company vehicle, but for his personal use. But it just didn't look like it was just purely personal use. It was just scruffy, and it's like, that's one of my pet peeves, is if you're selling something and you can't be arsed getting it clean to a decent condition, you're obviously not that bothered. And yeah, it just makes you wonder what else have you looked after. So I've not gone for that. There was a trailer there and been towing stuff. I mean, he did tell me he had a trailer, but it just made you wonder. So anyway, I'm off up north now. So I stayed back at Nan's last night. Yeah, now I'm heading up to Middlesbrough because there's a grey 2023 VW Crafter. So an actual Crafter as opposed to a MAN, and it's a really good price. So I'm heading up to Middlesbrough on the train. That was another 110 quid later. Luckily Nan was able to wash my grundies and my socks, because obviously I only prepared for one night and now we're here for another night. Anyway, we'll head through and fingers crossed we get a nice van.
severe delays on the Jubilee line between North Greenwich.
Got the train into London, jumped on the tube to get from Paddington to King's Cross, and now I'm going to head on the another train to head up north, and then yeah, one final train to head over to Middlesbrough. So train central today.
70803 LN9, service to Leeds.
On the final stint from Darlington to Middlesbrough. We've got one last train to catch, and then we are in Middlesbrough. Yeah, that last train was a bit delayed by, I don't know, we were like half an hour late getting in, so I've missed my train into Middlesbrough. We'll just hopefully just hop on the next one, which is in like 15 minutes. And then yeah, like I said, we need to figure out Uber or taxi through to the garage, have a check through the van, and then yeah, go from there. But yeah, all going smoothly. Touch wood. We made it to Middlesbrough. One last leg of the stint. Just waiting for the Uber now, and then we'll be on the way to view this van. Fingers crossed, all goes well with it, and we'll be on the way down to catch the ferry from Liverpool. Lydia and her family are on the one from Liverpool, so we may be seeing her. We may not. We'll see. If this is the van, we'll be seeing it later anyway. Yeah, left. There we are. Right. We are taking a look at the new van, or the potential new van. It's the ideal colour. Well, in fact, it's the perfect colour for what I was looking for. Just having a look around now. I've had it turned on, and this is a terrible place to, because you can't hear because of the road. Maybe I'll ask to go somewhere if there's anywhere we can go in it a bit quieter. But yeah, I mean, this is the potential van. There's a cab. It's a lot cleaner than the other one. So yeah, it's the medium wheelbase, which is what we wanted. It is a manual, which is a bit disappointing after seeing them autos. However, it's a grey, which is exactly what I wanted colour wise. It's a 2023, it's a VW Crafter as opposed to the MAN TGE. I know they're the same van, but I don't know, to maybe someone who doesn't know, that there's a bit more value in a VW badge than a MAN badge, potentially. But yeah, the van looks in good nick. The paintwork, bodywork looks all okay. I'll have a quick look under it. Best of all, it's only got 11,000 miles. 2023 with 11,000 miles, it's what, 5,500 a year? It's nothing, so yeah, I'm just gonna have a look under it and maybe go somewhere a bit quieter so I can actually hear the engine running and things properly. Yeah, new van potentially, good option. So I am in a newly purchased van for conversion number 1. So it's all gone through. I just had a bit of a nightmare with the bank, which I was kind of half expecting, to be honest. It's usually a bit of a pain when you're trying to make a large payment like that or transfer as such. But yeah, all went through. We're all good to go. I'm just currently waiting for my insurance documents to come through. So I've just paid for that. I've just got to wait for them to come, and then we're good to go. Good to get on the road. Van Ninja, who we purchased from. I'll go into a bit more detail in regards to the spec and yeah, the model on the van and things, so you can know a bit more on it. Yeah, it's a great little deal that I've got myself here. Unfortunately, I'm not going to make the Liverpool boat, which I was hoping. Lydia's going to be on that boat, but I won't make it down. It says 3.5 hours. It's now 3 o'clock. Boat sets at 7:15. It'll be pushing it, and the last thing I want to be is rushing around and yeah, make mistakes. And so I'm just gonna take it easy on the way back, head over through Haitian and jump on the overnight boat tonight, and yeah, just go from there. I think is the game plan. Lydia would be disappointed. She said, "You better be home for when I get back from my holidays." But I'm not going to be. Heading off soon. Heading down to Haitian in the new van. Ooh. Look at this fella. He's smiling at me. Oh my god, what is going on? Why is there a camel? I've come to an absolutely massive farm shop. I've just stopped at a farm shop called MAN TGE I'd. I haven't ate all day, so I've got a sandwich and a pastry, or 2 pastries. Making my way back down to Heysham. I need to get me boat sorted, but I'm gonna have this first, and then we'll get that booked, ready to go for the overnight crossing. Right, I'm gonna enjoy this. We are at the ferry terminal, 11:15, checked in, boat's in now, there she is. We are on the boat. Let's try and get some shut eye. It would be unlikely, but we'll give it a go. We made it back, finally. 1 day later. 1.5 days later. Technically 2 days later.
Have now reopened. Would all vehicle drivers and their passengers please now proceed to the vehicle decks using either the yellow, blue or red stairwell. Please leave the green stairwell free for when foot passengers...
This is touchdown in the Isle of Man.